The Reiki method, like many spiritual ways of healing, began when its creator experienced a revelation. Reiki comes from Dr. Mikao Usui's understanding of the energy systems found in the body and the necessary balance between them. One of the unique things about this healing practice is that you can apply the healing practices to yourself as well as to others. Usui also saw Reiki as a vehicle for general wellness, as well as healing specific ailments. Reiki has been around for more than a century. The story of its origin is essential to understanding it as a physical and spiritual practice. The early life of Mikao Usui. Mikao Usui, also known as Usui Sensei, was the founder of the Reiki symbol healing system. Born in 1865 to a wealthy Buddhist family, he had a traditional education from a young age. Usui went on to study in the local Buddhist monastery, learning swordsmanship and Kiko, which is the Japanese version of Qigong. He also got a formal education in medicine and psychology during his academic career. During his early life, Japan was in the Meiji era. It had just risen to prominence, and its leaders were making efforts to connect with the Western world. Usui travelled around quite a bit during this time and learned about many different healing systems. He also had many different professions and started different businesses. Some of these were successful and others were not. How Usui Sensei created the Reiki system. The Usui Sensei's great awakening came about after he fell seriously ill. He contracted cholera during an epidemic and had a near-death experience from which he eventually recovered. After that, he became interested in spirituality and decided to spend time in a cave in Mount Kurama. He spent 21 days there, fasting and meditating. On the last day, he saw visions of symbols, which revealed the Reiki Usui system of healing to him. A new system of healing and wellness. After his revelation, Mikao Usui set up a Reiki clinic in Kyoto and began to heal people, as well as teaching them how to treat themselves and others. He trained several Reiki masters, ensuring that his system of healing would live on after he was gone. One of his protégés, Jujiro Hayashi, went on to set up his own Reiki clinic in Tokyo. Dr. Hayashi built on Dr. Usui's principles by adding more hand positions to cover the whole body. He also formalized the attunement process. He also went on to train several Reiki masters himself, including Hawayo Takata, who was initially his patient and then his student. Reiki grows beyond borders. Mrs. Hawayo Takata was a Japanese American, and she went on to set up her own Reiki practice in the United States. There, she trained even more Reiki masters. Reiki distance healing grew popular in the United States, where modern Reiki clinics still apply the same principles and methods first developed by Usui. Using his methods and those of his direct predecessors, they practice healing both on themselves and others, while also teaching students to become Reiki masters.